Hello, 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 hello. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Alright. Let's get this going. Okay. Right. Just like record. Right. God damn it. Oh, 61? 61 what? Oh, 1960. No. No, it's no. No, it's not. No. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, shoot. It says in the top left. Feck. No. No. No, it's not. We'll get there. Don't worry. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Hi, Kira. Hello. A name I do not know how to pronounce. Random blue gas giant. You have 8 years to land a Kerbal on the moon, and I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm going to do it. Just you watch. Okay. Just you watch. I'm doing alright, Kira, but why do you call me that, man? Why do you call me that? Ah, yes, I look at KSP in sadness, waiting for Spaceflight 2. I like KSP, I don't know. Anyway, I have a plan on how we can make a good rocket. Bro's gonna have to pull a lunar Gemini landing or something. Trust me when I say this, we are going to get to the moon before IRL. Hi Perry. Hi Mammal. Mammal. I had to watch my dog's final moments as he re-entered. Didn't your dog live? Your dog was Tupac, no? Or was it Teddy? Oh, was it Teddy? It was Teddy? Teddy never made it to re-entry, bro. And Teddy only made it off the pad. I don't know what I'm talking about. Teddy blew up after the pad. Don't you remember? Goodbye vanishes. So, my plan is... Hang on, I need to search up the dimensions of the Black Arrow. Black Arrow rocket dimensions. I have a plan. I'm going to build the Black Arrow on top of the Black Knight. Okay? Where I saw that once the UK did a design lunar EVA suit. Yeah, that was from was it Tom Scott? Is it Tom Scott? I don't know. Is it Scott? Is that his name? Yeah, he did a about Britain getting to the moon. 13 meters. Okay, the first stage is roughly 2 meters diameter. Really? No, the second stage. Wait, what? Oh yeah, second stage. Okay, yeah. But Tupac lived. No. Yeah, Tupac lived. Yeah. You saw 3 dogs die. I think it was 4 actually, but. Oh. So the second stage needs to be 1.3 meters. We'll make it like that, and it needs to be 2.9. So we'll go for 2.8. 8. We'll go for 2.8. Actually, this could be... What holds more? Balloon... Wait, 92? 2.8. What about a balloon? Was it 1.3? And then 2.8. So this holds 3.72 volume compared to 3.4. So this one's... Balloon's better. Fun fact, when you close your eyes, you see black. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right, yeah. Open coloring UI. We're just gonna make this nice and white. I'm gonna add some colors to this rocket. And this rocket roughly weighs about, we'll go for 6 tons, I reckon. Gonna use a bit of a 50 on that. Cool. So that gives us 4,500 delta V straight off the bat. That's good. That's good, right? That's good. White is a shade. In fairness, Fang was just a hypothetical dog since he was erased from existence by time travel. Yeah, a lot of them were erased because of the corruption in the save file. Which was kind of annoying because that made a whole stream basically useless, but it is what it is. Couldn't do anything about it, really. I mean, I tried to save it. I did try to save it, but I couldn't. So then we add this, and then we add... What's lighter? Is a balloon tank lighter, or is a... Oh. What's lighter? Is a balloon tank lighter? Hang on. Dry mass 825. 825 compared to... 15. Yeah, so a balloon tank's lighter. Hi, Northanks. Did you deal with that stupid pigeon problem? What stupid pigeon problem? What do you want about? I can't even do it anymore, man. Can't even do it. And then we have to go to a diameter of 2 meters, so like that. I don't remember. I don't even know how I did it, man. That's how good it was. I don't even remember how I do it. Pigeon stealing rocket problem. Oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Okay, anyway. What am I making? Right now we're making the Black Arrow. Just cause. Why not? Because I have a plan. I have a plan on what I can do. I have a plan and it will work. You just gotta believe in me. What is it? This. So we don't need the antenna on this, which gives us a bit of extra delta V. Cool. We don't need any science on this. Is there anything else I can remove to make this cheaper? Or like lighter? Don't think so. Don't think so. Okay. Yeah, okay. Looks pretty grey. Nah, what? What do you want about looks pretty grey? What do you want about? Alright, now we add a balloon. And this is gonna be... how long is this? 6.9 meters. So basically... why is it gonna be 6.9? We'll make it like 6.8. Like that. These are the apparently official measurements of this rocket, by the way. Just want to point that out. This doesn't even have enough delta V to get to orbit. How the hell did they get... oh wait, no it does. Yeah, no it does, never mind. Yeah. But it doesn't even have enough thrust to weight ratio. What? It doesn't have a high enough thrust to weight ratio. Wait. How does it not have enough thrust to weight ratio? This is literally... huh? This is literally the dimensions of the black arrow. How does this not have enough thrust to weight ratio? It's white and not black. Of course, of course. Different engine upgrade? No, this is the only engine upgrade we can... Oh. No, flown on Black Arrow. This was flown on Black Arrow. What? I'm confused. I'm confused. Maybe I do that? No, because it still doesn't have enough thrust weight ratio. Are you ever not confused? Nah, pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Oh, maybe it's the avionics, because it's got like a ton of... hang on. Wait, maybe it's the avionics. Nope. Nope. It wasn't the avionics. It was not the avionics. I mean, let me just switch to like this, for example. Nope, not the avionics. Launch and pray? What do you mean? It doesn't even have enough thrust to weight ratio to lift off. Yeah, I am. I am on Twitch, yep. Nerd. What do you mean? Eyeball it? What do you... It doesn't have enough to even take off the ground. How am I meant to eyeball it? The only thing I'll be eyeballing is just watching it do nothing. Disused. Because apparently the British were thinking of using this. They were planning on this apparently. Now I hold my beer, and I was thinking maybe I could use it to get to the moon. What's what? It's the exact same. It's the exact same. Just type up pure ocean. This is what I'm planning. We do another stage, and this extra stage is the launch stage. Try shortly fuselage? No, it needs to be that big because of the engine. It needs to be that big because of the engine. So they were actually planning something like this, turns out. Bam, like that. Because it was actually going to be based off of the Blue Streak missile. I did some research. I think it was Blue Streak. Whatever. It was a rocket, and it was British, and they were planning on it. And it was going to be like a rocket on a rocket. That's pretty much what they were saying. Glad I'm not the only one who still plays this. This is great. What do you mean? I love this. Right, then I've just got to eyeball this. Now we could use... Oh, we don't have a lot of money. It was this one. It was actually meant to be the Atlas engines, because it was very similar to the Atlas. If I got that all correct. And that doesn't have enough thrust ratio either. Ha! Far, man. far. But that would give us enough Delta V though. You gotta do the Artemis program once you reach modern day. Maybe. We will never reach modern day. Are you crazy, man? We're never gonna reach modern day. 3-stage rocket? Yeah. That's the plan, at least. Oh, what's the plan? And that's pretty strong. Oh wait, no, that's not strong at all. Does it just have good ISP? Oh, because its power comes from vacuum. No? Huh? Did you do the V2 rocket already then? Oh yeah, a long time ago. A long time ago. Oh, this is the blue streak. Oh, it literally says blue streak missile engine. This is literally it. Here we go. Because then the nozzle's meant to come throughout like that, so this needs to actually be bigger. Come on. Fit! Does it need to be bigger? How much bigger does it need to be? I think a tiny bit bigger, like maybe one more. Like that. From my understanding, right? Goes like that. Hi C24, welcome. And then that would have enough thrust to weight ratio to barely get off the pad. But then I reduce the amount of Delta V it has, and then it would have enough. Yeah, and then this upper stage just doesn't have enough fuel. Have you seen rocket science? No? Did you do the V2 already here, and you're only here? What do you mean, I'm only here? What are you on about? What do you mean I'm only here? Because, like, this was meant to be... This is actually what they were planning, by the way. They were actually planning to do this. Day 9 in 30 minutes. Day 9 of it did flew. It did flew. This would give us enough Delta V too, but this... second stage doesn't have enough thrust to weight ratio. Let's see if it flies. I haven't got a nose cone on it yet. I'll just quickly... Nah, I might as well add an actual nose cone. Hang on. Because it's meant to go for the moon, right? It's a moon shot. At least ideally. Let's see how it flies with it. What's the worst that could happen? It's a simulation. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just see how it flies. It's a long boy though. Holy. What am I trying to make? It's based off of the British plan. Blue Streak Arrow? We'll call it. Blue Streak Arrow. This is actually like apparently a design they were thinking of doing before the program got shut down. It was a black arrow and a blue streak missile put together. They were planning this apparently, but it never happened because the program got shut down. Duh. Flying lipstick. Put antenna on the nose? Nah, doesn't need it. I asked something, but I got censored because I was asking if it was evil German V2 or something. What the frick? Where's my damn engines gone? My damn engine's gone. Isn't it called the Blue Steel? Oh, that's a good name. That's actually a good name. I like that name. That's a good name. I'll just add the pad underneath here when it lets me. There we go. And then we'll just like beautiful. There. Cool. Sorry, I was hungry. What? The enhanced edition, is that like the volumetric clouds? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, thank you, Skelly Bob. I'm gonna let a sync guidance do this because it's probably gonna be better than me. But I'll just tell it to stop auto staging at stage 0, so I'll just let it do its thing. Something like that. Current orbital inclination. I don't know. Do like 200 by. That's at 230 by 200, maybe. Only 315 to go. 20 stream in a row. Only 315 to go. What, for a whole year? You want me to stream every day for a whole year? Are you mad? Support hot staging. Support hot staging. Okay, cool. Okay, we can launch this thing. Let's try it. Let's try it. I forgot to give it avionics. Let's go. I've gone into orbit and that's about it. I'm going to try and slingshot around the Mun. Back at Kerbin next. Good luck with that. Good luck. Good luck. Sorry, 1 second, I'm just rearranging stuff. Okay, now we can launch it. Now we can test it. Do you know any Starship mods? No, I do not know any of them. Fuel and oxygen balance. What do you want about? Hopefully a pigeon doesn't steal it again. Hopefully, yeah. We'll see though. Okay, let's see how this... Oh, that's weird. Because it's like not a full stage, not a full closed cycle, you can see here, they've got a turbine because they're like producing electricity with it, like it's for the pumps. So you can see the turbine. That's the gases coming from the turbine. What does the avionics do? Control my rocket. So if I understand SpaceX rockets correctly, they actually do a full closed cycle, so it goes back into the engine, if I'm not mistaken. All without mods because you're not on console. Ah, okay. Oh, we're going to be staging at a very low altitude. Do we need fins on this? Or no, because we got a gimbal. Oh, that is satisfying. I ain't gonna lie, that is satisfying. Okay, now we don't have a high thrust to weight ratio, so I wonder if it can even do it. Let's see. Control disabled avionics. Oh, I forgot the avionics on this. No, I didn't. I didn't forget the avionics. Wait. How heavy is this? What is it? Stage 4. Stage 4 is 34 tons. We have enough avionics. Huh? Maybe I need more battery? What? What? We have enough avionics? What? Okay, I think I might fix the problem. I think I fixed the problem. Okay, we go. Let's go. What in the Atlas amalgamation? What are you? Oh my god. Chill, bro. Chill. Thank you. Keep Yusuf as well. Thank you. It's not Atlas. Chill. It's actually a British rocket they were planning. Chill. Right. Anyway, let's test it. Thank you again, Yusuf. Carrier pigeons? Wait, what are you on about? Hypothetically, as if a Kerbal is stuck on the mud and I don't plan to rescue, how do I tell him? Carrier pigeons. How about this? You just terminate communications and ignore him. That's a pretty good strategy. What satellite is this? No, we're just testing to see if this rocket can do stuff. Pretty much right now. That's all I'm testing. Thank you, Mark Grayson. This is a very expensive rocket, but it will be a very capable rocket if we can use this one. So I'm having to convince Westminster to give us more funding. Thank you, Victor. Why don't you use the gamma on the first stage? Because we wouldn't have enough delta V, nor enough thrust to weight ratio. So by using the gamma on the second stage and the third stage. These are all British engines, by the way. Just want to point out, all of the engines I'm using are British. Looks to be working brilliantly. Yeah, but I'm worried about the top stage, how this will go. What's the first stage engines, though? I forgot what they're called. I'll look at them in a second for you. How big of a space nerd are you? I don't think I'm that big of a space nerd. Why don't they stage the fairings? Huh. Oh, because they're the last thing to be staged. Okay, you know what? I'll just manually do it. Goodbye! Okay. Let's see if it can get us into the orbit that I've specified for it. I mean, if this works, right, it's like a hella good rocket, no? I've made an actually really good rocket. Definitely not copied by an IRL rocket idea. Storage for beans and toast. Any balloon tanks or anything? Yeah, this is balloon tanks. Look, see? This is balloon tanks. Tampon rocket. Why are you rolling like that? Well, I mean, it creates stability, but I haven't set the roll. It's just doing the roll automatically. Okay, it's slowly raising the apo. But now we're nearly out of fuel. Oh no, I just looked at our apo. You guys want to see the apo in a second when it finished burning? Holy shit! God damn! God damn! God damn, that's a hell of an apple. Damn. We're almost to the moon with that one. But that checks out, because I actually built this to have enough delta V to actually get to the moon, so that checks out a bit. So that checks out, yep. I just need to, the thing is this doesn't have a multiple ignite, because I would want this to just cut off. Also, for some reason, the guidance system didn't cut off. Which is pretty weird. It was meant to cut off at that exact moment. And then we were just going to have the leftover fuel, which I... Yeah. Yeah, the problem is we can't... Bye-bye, Papa Ocean. Okay, see you later, Horsebeat. I'm just trying to think. Like... We need to take less delta V, or like less fuel into the second stage, potentially. And then we could put it into a third stage for reignite. Because then we could have our probe. Yeah, we just need a second reignition on this, but it's not got a second reignition, I don't think. Let me go back to the editor. Anyway, someone asked me what engine am I using on the first stage. I am using the RZ/RZ2, which, if I look in the description of said engine, it says this: the British 𝐒𝐫𝐞𝐿 booster used for the Blue Streak missile and the first stage of the Europa launch vehicle. It was derived from the 𝐒𝐫𝐽𝐻 S3, which minor modifications. So yeah. Here's the British engine. This is only British engines on this rocket. So the first stage, the second stage, that all worked. That did all work. If I fix that a bit. It's gonna crash then? Oh, what? You're one of my 𝐿𝐸𝐽𝐿 streams? Okay, thank you, thank you. So it's just the upper stage, really. We need to make sure the lower stage, yeah, the upper stage powers us to orbit. So we got to make sure. So what if we reduce the delta V on the upper stage, so that it only has enough to reach orbit? Wow. That's all it needs to reach orbit. That's all it needs to reach orbit. On the upper stage. But then I have a plan. So I'm going to add a bit more. If that's all it needs to reach orbit, I've got an idea. Use America? Nah. Britain on top. I wonder how many people that's going to trigger. I have a plan. So we do this. I need RCS on this stage. What if I add RCS below like this? Like that. Yeah, there we go. Come on, give me the RCS, please. Give me the RCS, please. Thank you. And now if we do 5-way, No, like three-way? Three-way, yeah, look at this, look at this. We do three-way like this. And then we go rotate like this. And then we rotate it again like this. Push it down, pull it in. Shoot something like that. Or something. Then it can go all sorts of directions or something like that. When you go try play F1, you want me to play F1 again? I didn't think I wasn't gonna stream it again, but if you want me to stream it again, I can. To be honest, just get 3K Delta V to orbit with solid rocket engines, then maneuver for the exact Delta V. That is what I'm doing. That is literally what I'm doing. I'm using this stage to get us into, like, to finish the orbit. And then I'm going to use an extra stage, which is going to be in the fairing, which will be the probe. And that probe will have, like, a booster on it. Ocean doesn't seem familiar. No? What? What are you on about? That tip. Okay. Okay, man. Okay. What's the payload limit for lunar missions? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. We're gonna figure that out soon. Now it looks familiar, doesn't it? Okay, man. Okay. I need to make a probe that is tiny. Like a tiny probe. And we're gonna stick an engine on it. As long as it's enough to send Bubba, I'm happy. Okie dokie. So we want it to be small. We want a small little probe. Small probe. Can we get smaller? How small can we go? I guess like that's good. That's how small we can go for our probe. Say ibuprofen? Ibuprofen. Ibuprofen. Why? Why do I have to say that? What? Is this something bad? What? I know what ibuprofen is. Like, is there a reason? Bro, it's so small, I can't even, like... I can't do much. I've made it so small, I can't do much, man. I can't see. I can't... It's like... You know when you... No, actually, I can't say that. You know when you, like... Nah, I don't even know. I can't even make it smaller. Oh, I can. There we go. Beautiful. If anyone knows anything to do with British rockets, then you may be familiar with this probe I am making. You may be familiar. If you do not know any British rockets, then you will not understand what this looks like. And if you want to know what I'm making, search up British satellite in orbit, 1960 or something like that. If you would like to really know, if you're that curious. Ibuprofen. What? I saw a Jewish star in the panels for a sec. What? What do you? What? Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. Okay. You got a bot here? Yeah, I was thinking that too, but I don't know. If he does it again, I'll keep spamming. Sorry, spamming? I'll stop him from spamming. Should I place one in the middle? Oh my god! What was that? Look at this! Come on, that looks good. That looks good. You should get yourself a mod? Probably, yeah. Probably. Probably. Hi, Joachim. Hello. Do you like my satellite? Isn't it beautiful? Configure experiments. What experiments have we got? What experiments can we even get from, like, the moon? I guess barometer, thermometer, you know, to figure out. What else could we get? Radiation detector? Does that have to be in a specific orbit? It does. Magnetometer? Mass spectrometer? Maybe? Maybe that's science? Heyo, mass clips. You know, I would be a perfect mod. I don't know. I'll think about it. It's only 15 kilograms too. This is actually really good. You just downloaded that game, you don't know what to do, help. Build a rocket and complete contracts, or unless you're playing in like sandbox, just mess around. What am I building? Building a probe to go to the moon. So what do we need? About 3,000 delta V in this stage, I think. Yeah, we're building a probe to go to the moon right now. What if I use the same engine? Kind of big. Well, we need 3k delta V. Nah, that's expensive. Ooh, what about this engine? Could use this, because that way I can also upgrade it. Fill. Oh my god, that has so much delta. Holy shoot. For only a ton? For about a ton we get that much delta V? Oh my god, hell yeah. Do I play America or British? British! Come on, get in there, son. Get in there, sonny. Wait, so that gives us 3,100, 3,700. This one's better. And it's lighter. Less than a ton. I am just copying you. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna name this SAT. Just so I can import it myself. Where is it? Where the hell is it? Not Twinkstar 1. What did we call it? What did I call it temporarily? I didn't ask for your guys' names. Ask for the naming of it yet because of it's only a temporary rocket. Right now. We will do the naming convention in a minute. Why do you not want to, like, go on? You know? You know? Just like... Okay, that's good. Why? What? Okay, there we go. Fixed. Because now I can then do this, do that, and then we should have enough delta V. Give me a sec, let me fix the stagings. 12,500. Okay, now I need to fix all the stagings. Hang on. I'll look at chat in a second. I'm just going to fix all the stages. Okay. That should work. I think. No, that doesn't get us to orbit. Wait, how much did I give avionics for this stage? And how much does it actually weigh? Hold up. So I gave the avionics power for 6 tons, and it's only 2 tons, which means we can propel way more than that. See, I over-engineered. So give us more delta V. Look at this over-engineering right here. So now we just need enough to get to orbit, like low Earth orbit. That should be enough. Push this up. And then we'll launch this. I hope you're gonna love this name. Okay. Right. What should we name the rocket then? I'll let you guys start to give suggestions. You gotta call it Jeb's tip. After this, can you build a satellite? I need a tutorial. I just did a satellite. Paragon. Ooh, I actually do like that. That is actually a good name. That's actually a good name. Planet's Bulldog. Okay. Search up what it means. What, Paragon? What does that mean? Is a person or thing viewed as perfect example of particular quality, the gold standard. Is that what you mean? Jeb's knob. First time chatter, by the way. Jeb's knob. Okay. Let's get this to orbit. Oh no, it stops the auto staging in stage 2. Yeah, stage 2. Okay, let's see if this works. Hello, Erabam, Biam. Yeah, no, it's not at all. No, this is definitely spaceflight sim. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, Axel. Of course, glad I could help. Isn't it an actual good name? Yeah, it is. We might actually use it. This looks like something that shouldn't be named. What? It's actually good, though. It's actually a good rocket. What do you mean? Because it's not even technically my design, if you think about it. I mean, it is my design, but, like, I've taken it from real inspiration of an actual rocket, so. Does the autopilot work with Principia? Yeah, partially. I use it for ascent guidance, that's all I use it for. What's the contract? Moon impact. And then moon flyby as well. Same thing. It would be great if we could do a lunar flyby and then come back around the other side. Like if we go, you know, kind of what Artemis did. Let the moon fly by it and then comes back around again. That's kind of what I want to do. Like do a flyby and then we come back around and impact it. But the maths involved with that one. The maths involved with that one will be interesting. I'll warp this stage because this stage is very boring because it's barely got enough thrust to weight ratio. Jeb's tip will impact the moon. Of course, yes. It's time for my arrival worm. What? Is this the British rocket? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. This is fully, like, all of the engines used on this rocket are gonna be British. Because we're laughing. We're role-playing. I stranded Valentina in an orbit after orbiting the Mun for the first time. Yeah. Ain't no way this is called Jeb's tip. No, it's not. It's not, dude. We could name it that though, but we're gonna probably go for Paragon because Paragon's a good name. I like that. That, or we go with Blue Steel, or we do Blue Steel Paragon or something. I don't know. Lipstick rocket, Fartimus poo. We're doing good though. We are doing good. Jeb's knob is more British than Jeb's tip. Yeah, that makes more sense. Jeb's knob, of course. That makes so much more sense. There we go. Look at that. That is actually working perfectly right now, by the way. Just want to point out. See Black Arrow, click stream. That's good. Good. Black Arrow, good. Does RP1 change the altitude of space? I think so, yeah. But I'm playing with real solar system anyway, so it of course. W British rocket. Yeah, it is. It is. Spanish. It is. It's a based rocket. Thank you very much. No. Oh my god. I'm worried McJeb's gonna stage this. So you know what? I can probably just disengage the autopilot now. Let me just let the stage burn. Okay, kill rotation. And we are now in space. We have this for about 2 hours to then try and figure out an orbit. So, yeah. Is that in orbit? Oh, no, it's not in orbit. Oh. Damn. Sure, it's fine or something. Just needed a bit more delta V on it. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. You got someone to ban Ocean? Who? Who? What? Oh, I see. There we go. Assuming that is a bot. Shut the boy. No, what do you ban me? Why do you guys want to be banned? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Okay, now we got to figure out how to get to the moon. Here we go. Let's get the full picture. Oh shoot, I did too much. Take it back. Take it back now, y'all. Won't have this time. Oh my god, my game is lagging from the... Holy Jesus. Is that where it's gonna go? Or is that where it's been? Oh no, that's where it's gonna go. Yeah, okay. That's why it was lagging. It's because it was predicting the future. Whoopsies, my bad. My bad. Mod me, please. No. Start guess maxing. Oh shoot, look at this. Damn, Principia. I love you, Principia. God damn. Alright, anyway, flight plan. Create flight plan. Add maneuver. Where is it? It's here. So, we're doing an Apo because we're dumb. Actually, we could probably... Wait. We could probably realistically do it like here, because the moon's actually in a good spot right now. Anyway. And then let's say we were to burn prograde. Let's see what happens. Uh-huh. Burning prograde. Burning tons of prograde. Come on. Come on. Okay, we need more future time. There was a spider on your headset. Damn. I'm going to the hospital tomorrow because I have an ingrown toenail. Oh, should have told me about that, man. Some things are better left unsaid. Kept quiet. The humble pliers. Oh, no, don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, no. Oh. You guys are horrible. How much Delta V do we need? Because we're taking it from Australia. Which is like worse. Okay. Is that even close? That ain't even close, boys. I ain't even close. What gets us onto like the sort of the same plane? Like here. Okay. That gets us close intercept-ish. Okay. Now you're gonna behold how I have to do Principia, right? Hang on, let me just do that. Okay, cool. Then we go to center of inertia, moon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Then we go moon. Okay. Holy shoot. Okay, then we burn inwards like this. We want a moon impact. Ooh. So maybe we reduce the retrograde? We don't need to get perfect, we just need to get impact. That's all we need. Come on, get it closer, get it closer. I'm just trying to see how much Delta V we actually need to impact the moon here. Where the fuck is it gone? The menus. Elon would be proud. He truly would be. Let me reset this back to 0. Okay, so this is what we were working with before. Principia be fun, y'all. You should, like, play it. Okay, so we're gonna increase our prograde. That's all I need to do, by the way. Okay, that gets us close. Look at this, look at this. Increase the pro. Increase that. Increase the pro. Increase that. Okay, that's getting damn close. That's getting close. Increase pro. What if we use that one? No, that goes up. That won't work. Of course that won't work. Fucking dummy, man. Yo, I launched my first rocket to space. Congratulations. Nowhere close to impacting Israel. What? Is that an impact? That's got to be close to impact. Then I burn pro. That's impact. That's 100% impact. Yeah, that's impact. So we would need 3,400 Delta V. How much have we got? Holy shoot. Wait. We actually have enough. Wait. Monkey. Thank you, ER7 and Kellen. Wait. Oh. Oh. What does optimize mean? What does optimize mean? Analyze final trajectory. Wait, final. Will respect our sun over the one day, blah, 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 could not determine elements due to me. Okay, yeah, because we impact, yeah. Your stream's how I imagine evolution. My ears. Someone just followed you called Kellen. That's my name as well. Oh, okay. Thank you for the follow. Also, Sunny Cat and Chicken. I don't know if I said your names. I don't know. I've never tried. It's probably bad to say this now, but I've actually never tried to do a orbit with Principia yet. Like, I haven't tried to use the nodes before. Is that pretty bad? Should I have, like, you know, tested that? You know, like, maybe. So how do I use the maneuver node? Because it's not the normal maneuver node, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, hang on. Where is our maneuver node? It's up here. Happy up? It ain't rocket science. So true, man. So true. It's not rocket science. Okay, so if I do activate engines, activate RCS, integrate to reach maximum number of steps. So it's saying, like, it doesn't want to do it because of it's gonna collide? Is that right? Oh, activate engines. Oh, here we go. Okay. Do I go to, like... No, there's no target. Wait, what? Screw off RCS, stop. There's no target. I feel like I should know what I'm doing here. Thank you, Santino. Or Santino, sorry. Laugh, cry. I feel like I should know what I'm doing. Time base, start of flight plan, duration, blah blah blah. Upcoming maneuver in 1 minute. Yeah, I wanna... optimize? I hit optimize and it just ruined my flight plan. So how do I... Hang on, let me delete the flight plan, create a new flight plan. Add a maneuver. Let's just say we were burning prograde in like a few minutes. Just so I can somewhat understand. We know we have enough Delta V now. We can try it all in a minute. I just need to figure out why it's not coming up. Why is this not coming up? Rebase? No. That's fine. Add maneuver? That's fine. Activate the engine? That's fine. Don't want to analyze final trajectory. I feel like it should come up on the target here, no? How it normally does. But it's not. Then this is plan B. Yeah. Okay, that I do understand. So plan A, post for 2 minutes, and then we have to do it. But it doesn't say... It's like not giving me a reference point to go off of. That's what I'm confused about. I feel like I'm missing a button here. I feel like I am potentially missing... I thought base KSP was hard. This looks like something you see at NASA. What about instant impulse? No, it can't be instant impulse. It's engine. What? I know I am looking at something very stupid right now. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. Hang on 1 second. Oh, so I do rebase. Yeah, I rebase. But it's not working. Yeah, why isn't it working? It's rebase, and then it should give me the target node. Is it because I don't have a good enough tracking station? Could it be that? Could it be my tracking station? Oh, instant impulse. Rebase. I can't imagine doing a Neptune mission. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, something like that. Inertially fixed. Okay. Yeah, I see it like pop up. You see it pop up at the bottom here on my target for like a split second. Wait, what if I... All maneuvers passed. Oh, piss off. Go off, mate. Yeah, there's no target. Wait a sec. No. I'm confused. Does anyone else know? Which conflict of the Gamma 200 is that? It's not the 200, I don't think. It's just the Gamma 2. Just Gamma 2, I think. This is just Gamma 2. I got 3 going, so I guess. Oh, thank you, Shop the Boy. Shoot, thank you. Could it be... I am confused. No, I don't mean that. I don't mean that. Sorry, no, I don't mean that. I meant like, I'm trying to think real quick. Could it... I was thinking, could it be I need to upgrade the tracking station? Hang on, let me search up. No, you don't need tracking. Blue marker. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Should you click the maneuver? No? Yeah, but that's the thing. I am. Like, it's not available in any sort of place. Look, I add maneuver. Wait, what? Yeah, no, so this is the old, this just adds a second maneuver, which I can delete. Thank you, 𝐒𝐲𝐚𝐜. So that adds an extra one. But there's no... I have no problem with just trying to do it manually. All I'm trying to figure out is it's not giving me any sort of indication of which way I've got to point. Check 𝐒𝐫𝐸's little maneuver then menu? I don't think that's going to do it. Maneuver planner. Where's that? It's not even here. Wait, maneuver planner's not here. What? Yeah, maneuver planner's not here. That's because I don't have the upgraded tracking station. Basically, I can't see at what point I need to point. Maybe it's which is fine, because I can upgrade the tracking station. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I'm not going insane. I just searched it up. Okay. Okay, I'm not going insane. I do know what I'm doing. Okay, we need the tracking station level 2. I'm not going insane. Cool, I'm glad I figured that out. Glad we figured that out. I needed more Delta V on this stage, didn't I? Okay, I'm gonna just save this for now. We need to upgrade the second. Black Knight. Epic. Hey, he knows. He knows. He knows. It is the Black Knight with the black arrow. So I searched up, and it's actually something they're planning to do, but then they just decided to opt with the Atlas. Right. So I need to upgrade tracking station to level 50k. Alright, we need to do some saving up, boys. We need to do some saving up. I ain't got 50k, bro. Add warp target. Oh, that's gonna take us halfway through 61. Okay. Right. Thank you, Shop the Boy, for that. I'm gonna say that now because I completely forgot. Thank you for that. Thank you, 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿1. I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry. What else have we got to do, boys? We still have to do the rocket, which is still recovering. We need to do... If this rocket is working... Hi, Charlie. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome. If we're gonna... What do we call this? Paragon. Paragon... Wait. Blue... Steel... Paragon. I don't know. Blue Steel Paragon. We're going to save that. And what I can do now is this stage. Oh my god, look how tiny the probe is, man. It's so tiny. Look at it. Little. So tiny. Do you touch grass? I do touch grass. Ain't that crazy? I touch grass every day. No, you don't. Bruh. Getting slandered for no reason. And why do you think I don't touch grass every single day? May I ask, what is the meaning of this slander? You must have a valid reason. What am I doing? I don't know what you're doing. He needs to have a cool tag there. Hey. Okay. What are you doing? Thank you, Forrest Gump. Cause you're a sweat at KSP. Okay, man. Okay, I'm not a sweat at KSP. You should see some other people. I am very much not. Sure, buddy. Okay, man. Okay. Wait, because this stage is RCS, surely I can reorientate this. I have a plan. We add a heat shield like this. We make it the film bucket. Yep. Oh. We make it the film bucket. Beautiful. Look at this beautiful thing. It barely weighs anything. This is good. Look at this. Then we can add the parachute underneath. Parachute, where are you? Cool. Add the parachute underneath. Actually, probably doesn't need to be that big, does it? Probably only needs to be like that big. This, it's so buns. My government say I need to secure your office. My office? What? Or do you mean like my country's office? You can't even rendezvous in Kerbin orbit? Oh, you'll get there, don't worry. Looks like a Brunera 8 mission. I mean, it's sort of something like that, I guess. Right, and then, look at this. We add Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Whoopsies. Where's the probe? Avionics procedural. Here we go. Give this like 2,000. How heavy does it make it? Oh, it's not that heavy. 3,000? Not heavy at all. Ooh. What's good? Only reason I haven't been here. Welcome back, Bazo. The Shah of Iran wants you in their rocket program? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Oh, I don't need a decoupler here. That would work, no? You need surgery for the arm. For your arm? For what? Why have you... Why do you need surgery for arm? Might as well skip the fairing, to be fair. Yeah, I can see why you don't need the fairing. Yeah, but then it just looks cursed without the fairing. What's wrong with your arm, Bazo? Right, so then that does that. Then we can orientate it using the RCS here. chopped him off. Okay, bro. Is your name Bazo, dude? Is your name Bazo? I didn't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Let me do this. Bam. Have I got the contracts accepted? Yeah. Let's try it. Why are you building the Hitachi machine? What the hell is that? Bone is fuck. Who the fuck said that? What? Oh, William. William said it. Ah, shoot. I hope it gets better, or like you can find a good solution to it. Cause that sucks if you can't. Dogs his ass. Certainly an interesting rocket. I'm sure the range teams down in Rumera have a special name for it. Anyway, moving on. 160 by 200, no, 190. So it's a lower orbit. What do we want? We wanted 72. And then we pretty much leave everything else as is. Let's go. Lift off. Beautiful. Whee! This is a good rocket. I like this rocket. I like this rocket. This is our best rocket. Oh, he's hopped on to he's hopped on to Twitch, I see. Why is one booster smaller than the other? They're not boosters. They aren't boosters. Those are just venting ports. Yeah, William, he came over from TikTok. He's here for you. Thank you, Matt. Loki at British Thor Delta. What's that? Why does San Antonio write paragraphs? The blue streak does not look very Atlas because of the engine bays extending the full height. Let me look at the actual blue streak. Yeah, I mean the blue streak like looked different. This is a very interesting fairing, I will say. It even looks interesting for me. There's multiple names you could name this 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 rocket. Bro, William, what are you writing? What the hell is William writing? He's writing literal essay on Twitch right now. There's certainly some interesting names you could name this. Anyone got some names while we're here? Red Rocket. Oh, these are very innocent names. Alright, we'll keep burning. This is a really good rocket, by the way. I'd like to point out. Don't want to toot my horn, but this is a damn good rocket. Wink star 2. Shouldn't the fairing be gone by now? What's it doing? There we go. Oh my god, there it is! Oh god, it actually... Oh no, man, that does look really bad. That does look bad. That looks so bad. It looks so bad, bro. It looks so bad. It looks so bad, man. Oh, I accidentally messed up the apoapses. I mixed up the apoapses. But, oh, and I don't even have the deorbiting burn. I forgot to add the deorbiting bonus. Shoot. Okay. It looks so bad. Okay, let me do some modifications to this rocket. What is this, bro? It looks so What have I made? I can't even defend this one. I can't even defend this one. This one's undefendable. This one's straight up undefendable, bro. What if I add these two motors here that then burn? Now be our separation motors. Stage 1 gives us 0 delta V. Why does that give us 0 delta V? Now you're adding. Okay. Okay, I'm not doing that. That adds delta V, but this doesn't. I can't, man. I can't. I can't concentrate. I can't concentrate, dude. Like, nah, man. What is this? What have I made? A white plume would work. Oh yeah, I bet you want a white plume, huh? I bet you want a white plume, huh? Oh. I hate this so bad because I hate this so bad. Do you wanna know why I hate this? Because I actually have to add a decoupler here. Oh no, man. I have to add a decoupler here somehow. Maybe I could add it on the bottom. Not that engine. We need something just small. We need like something to decouple us that's like nice and small. Oh, what if I put the actually, yeah, this could work. Look at this. 4 like that, and then we give them like quarter. So we don't need a lot to deorbit. Okay. Okay, man. Okay, come on, guys. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Calm down, guys. Come on. Come on, come on. Calm down a bit. So reorientates us the right way. We can take a little bit less delta V on this stage. Like this. Okay. Okay, come on, guys. No, it's not. It is definitely not. Alright, let's test it. It still looks like the same, I'm gonna lie. You can't escape it. Oh, I wasn't planning on escaping it. I wasn't planning on escaping it, man. I would have changed the rocket design. What is this, man? What have I made? Kraken, come on, man. Kraken said blue still, more like blue, and then I'll let you guys figure out what else he said after that. The orbit motor's under the tip, he said. Dude, I can't, man. Why does it have to look like this? But it's the best design I could have made for what it needs to be. This is not family friendly. Okay, let's just warp and forget about it. Let's forget about it. Just forget about it. It doesn't exist. Forget about it, guys. It doesn't exist. How long have you been playing this? I keep seeing you on my FBRP. I think I've been playing this for like a month straight. Like this specific save. Because I take it one step at one step at a time with my stupid ideas. So yeah. You could have at least changed the tip's color. Nah. I think it's fine. Okay, come on, man. I don't think you can say that. You know, we can't say that stuff. I'll delete that. Oh, I deleted the wrong one. I'll delete that one already. Way out of his... Okay. Okay, man. Okay. Right, anyway, let's stage this. I've got to stop the apple at a perfect moment. Give me a sec. Oh, okay, that technically would do the orbit. Then we just got to go around this for like your mum amount of times. Wait, how long do we have? Oh, I need to warp a bit until we get Dude, it just looks so bad. It looks so bad, man. Maybe I need to invert it. Maybe if I invert it, it will look better. Should I invert it? Will it look better? Will it look better if I invert it, maybe? We only have 6 hours and we're meant to stay up here for 8. Oh no! Oh shoot. Okay, right, if we are... so we can change which way we are facing. So we want to land close to probably Sydney, right? Or like Australia. So we want to burn probably like at Apo. Yeah, if we actually no, if we just burn at Apo, right? If we just burn at Apo, then we need to face retro, I think, right? We need to face retrograde. Yeah, so then we just burn. So let's go retrograde, RCS on. See, this is why I kept the stage. That deorbits us. Beautiful. Beautiful. Don't ignore me, I'm ignoring everyone else. Don't worry. Pure, okay, come on, man. Don't remember time you out on Twitch. Launching it upside down like Carnassa, or does he launch it upside down? And then we got a point. Bro? Wait, when do we come in? We come in over here. So which way are we gotta be facing for that? We gotta be facing towards the sun, right? Or no? Wait, what direction is that? Oh, actually, no, it's fine, because I could just warp as we go around. Hang on, look. And then I can just adjust our orbit. So we need to be facing into the planet. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. And then I can always, like, stage it when we get close. Right? Why'd you say retrograde so zesty? What? What? I did not say it's retrogrades. What? What do you want about? What did I say? Did I say retrograde? How about you make Earth orbit your ship instead of orbiting Earth? Oh, that's a good idea. It's a good idea. 10 out of 10 idea right there. So we're going in over Antarctica, I think. Why do we have connection in Antarctica? What is this? Oh, interesting. Okay, you're getting timed out, and if you continue to do it after I time you out, you're getting probably banned. Okay, it's coming in. It's coming in. The interesting looking, questionable. It's very questionable. Very questionable. Is it Kerbin? No, it's Earth. It's actually Earth. Oh, I never armed the parachute. Oh, see, I could do that now. I could do that now. So hang on. Let me arm the parachute. So now the parachute's armed. And it can continue to guide itself prograde for as long as possible, and then we separate, right? Hello, quiz. Yes, I say no. I think the shadow's a bit glitched. I don't know if you've noticed. No, it's not glitched. It's because I've got the ambient boost up. You want to see what it actually looks like? There you go. Definitely not glitched. This is what it actually looks like. It's not glitched. It's just because of, for the sake of entertainment purposes, so we can actually see what's going on, I've put up the ambient boost so we can actually see. That's all. It's not glitched though. Chill. Chill. Alright, so when we start to lose connection, I'm gonna I will stage, I guess. I guess maybe when we get to like a below certain altitude, or when we start to burn up, maybe we stage. It's like soon. Maybe when we get to like 80 kilometers, maybe you stage. Not sure. Not too sure. Because the RCS is still will still keep us guiding, you know. Providing we still have RCS. Yeah, we still have RCS. Oh. Yeah, it is. It is still KSP. Yep. Okay, we're losing connection now. Oh, we lost connection. Shoot! Shoot! Wow. Let's see how it does with some extra tonnage on the back. God damn it. I forgot to stage it. Oh, I wanted to stage it. I didn't know the connection would go that quick. You should spin. Ooh, that would be a good idea. But I want the atmosphere to pick it up as well. RP1 is very hard. Yeah, I find it quite hard. So is it just the heat shield heating up here? It is, yeah. Okay, now everything is heating up. I think we need 2 heat shields. Yeah, we need 2 heat shields. Okay. We're gonna need 2 heat shields for this. Rip the ship? Yeah. Okay. 2 heat shields. But at least we know we can somewhat come in reliably now. The right direction. And we can also add the separation motors to this stage. So that would just be better. Like that, because we know it produces enough anyway. Then we'd stage that, which arms the parachutes and everything. Then let's add the extra heat shield on top. Why can't I add the extra heat shield on top? What? You do? Well, something's not right here. Something is not right. That's meant to be on there like that. Ah, there we go. That's what's wrong. Bam. Then this is meant to give us... How big is that heat shield? 1.8. 1.8. Like that. Is that you're making a steep approach? If you put your prolapses at 90 kilometers, you won't burn. Yeah, but the problem is I can't get a guaranteed 90. That is the problem. I can't get a guaranteed 90 yet. I don't think. It'll be very hard to get a guaranteed 90. Okay, we could do one heat shield then. We maybe do like the same, and then we would just reduce the amount of motors. What if we add... You could use RCS to the orbit? No, I don't want to use all of the RCS though. But I could. That isn't a bad idea, actually. That isn't a bad idea. That is actually not a bad idea at all. Because then I could place, like... 2. Or I could just place, like, 1, actually. Because it only needs to slow us down. place it like in the middle. Right? Then that could slow us down. Would that work, or? I feel like that might not have enough RCS though. The shape of the heat shield is intended for really steep re-entries, so just add way more motors to add more fuel. Yeah, but it heats up when it gets too hot. Like, it can't go too hot. No, I'm making it like a piece. Hmm. I just need something reliable that won't fail. So I don't want to use an engine because an engine can be unreliable and fail. That's why I want RCS or separation motors would really work. It will get really hot because it's so blunt. It will decelerate quickly, rapidly. I don't think that's how that works. How will we actually use like a heat shield? Now that I've fixed my orientation. Hang on. I did fix the orientation problem, so we could get rid of it. And then go with like the parachute in there. Actually, yeah, hang on. We could do this. Hang on. We could do this, couldn't we? Add the heat shield on the bottom. Do like 1.7. That's how you would do it. Simplicity wins. Why not make the last stage RCS? Ooh, we could. We could make like a That's not a bad idea. Because we still have like 6 tons to work with. I could add a tank like this. Hang on. I could do this. Bam. And if I go to RCS and I go and add like 4 motors here like this. That's only 31 meters a second. Wait, I could use HTP on this stage actually, because we're going to have a decoupler in between. How would HTP perform? Let's see how HTP performs. Because I know HTP is way better. Let's see. Yeah, it'll be way better. Use the multiports on the sides to save weight. Oh, you mean like do it on the side like this? You can tap from your Gatling tank that ends the burn half full. Oh, true actually. The gamma tank still has a bit more in it, doesn't it? Usually when we finish. Yo, wait, that's actually true. That's true. And I could even take a bit more anyway. Yo, wait, actually, yeah, hang on. Hang on, he's on to something here. I agree with you guys. Oh my god. We could probably actually just put the RCS on the side instead of on the bottom, because this is going to be in the fairing, isn't it? We could put the whole thing, all of this thing in the fairing, which would make it look less cursed as well. So we could do like this. We'll just use the basic thingy. Has like no thrust to weight ratio. But then let's say we would have like barely any like HTP and RCS left. Yeah, we'd still get tons. We just gotta make sure we always save. Okay. Okay, I like that idea. Who said that? Santonio, thank you. Then I could do this. Then I don't need the ring decoupler here. Or this procedural tank here. And then this is 2 meters, so I just gotta make this 2 meters. Like that. There we go. You don't need thrust to weight ratio, you need delta V. Yeah, I know I need delta V. We have delta V. And now it doesn't look cursed. Oh my god. How many times has Jeb died? We haven't used Jeb. Jeb isn't in RP1, and if he was here and he did die, he can't die again. Cause no reverts, man. Okay, we could try this. Let me get rid of RCS. Let's see our delta V. Our delta V is fine. Save it and try it. Let's try it out. For every 100 HDP units, you need a bit of helium. Oh shoot! Do I need? Oh, I need helium. Oh shoot! Can I see your first suborbital rocket? No, sorry. I'm not going to touch those god-awful things. Just, suborbital rockets were like V2s practically. You need, wait, do you need, let me double check this. HTP requires, it doesn't say. Oh, helium, yeah, helium. Shoot. What if I just take like a small little tank of helium? Thank you, Chinese name I cannot pronounce. So if I add choose tank here, and I just make this all helium. There we go. Would that be enough? Not 10, like 50? E50, really? Needed for a contract? Just build like a V2. That's what I'd recommend. 100 should be fine. Actually, let me see what the rated guzzles. Just try to build a rocket in a rocket. That's the best way. You don't need the excess of RP1. Oh, right, yeah, we got RP1 here. True. So what I could do here is I could keep this slightly... Get this down to like 200. How much delta V does that give us? No, 2000, my bad. No, 283. 260. 270? No, I don't think I should mess with that, to be honest. Gamma 2. I think maybe I should just... Now, let's go with like 70 update. 60? God damn, that lowers that to be a lot. 50? Okay. Then we fill the rest up with not oxygen. Wait, did these... Wait, what takes liquid oxygen? Oh, the first stage. So then we need to take helium. Whatever helium is. No, because helium needs to be pressurized, no? Liquid helium. Does that count? Thank you, Schlems. Liquid helium counts, right? Does it take liquid helium, or does it have to be in a gaseous form? I feel like it would take liquid helium, right? But it doesn't specifically say that, so maybe not. I think it would just be easier to just not liquid. Okay. So I can't do that idea then. I cannot do that idea. I have to, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to my idea. We're gonna do this. So we're gonna stage that bottom stage. So we don't need it. So that way we don't draw from that, because the decoupler doesn't have a crossfeed. And then we put the fuel into this stage. And it can control. Right? Big brain? Big brain or small brain? Big brain. Thank you. Thank you. HTP. Give us like a bit more. There we go. And then we can actually control that all the way down until when we need to. And then I also need to flip this. Or something. Because it needs to come in backwards. Needs to come in backwards. Actually, what I could do here is I could do 4 nozzles. Yeah. I could do 4 nozzles like this, right? Because it doesn't need to be 5. In real life, it would get boiled in pressure? Okay. You could add 2 tiny radar tanks by the helium. It must be gaseous. Okay. I'm just trying to think, because I need to flip this around, won't I? I need to flip it back around. And I was thinking of adding like this, bigger boosters to help give that like oomph. to deorbit us. That's what I was thinking. I'm just trying to think how I can add it, sort of. Apart from like add it below like this. Kind of like, isn't SpaceX like that? Then we could do that. I'd personally go for solids to deorbit. You don't need that, it just loads delta V. And does it? Oh, it does, yeah. Alright. Yeah, but it would make it stronger. This would work as is. It just takes a long time to burn. Like, burn time 33 minutes. That's what. No, we need to get the burn time down. Because, like, realistically, if we take, I don't know, let's just get that burn time all the way down. Let's say it takes us, I don't know, 3 minutes to burn 49. I think that would deorbit us, but it would take us like 5 minutes, which is not ideal. That's why I'm adding, make the nozzles bigger. I can't, because then it's gonna, we have a certain size to deal with. So that's why I was adding the engines at the bottom here. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. It reduces delta V, total delta V, yes, I understand. However, it also allows us to burn quicker. So now, if I reduce the total delta V, like this, it would take us 3 minutes to burn. Oh, it's still about the same. That's because we haven't done all of them. No, it's still about the same, isn't it? 3 minutes to burn through all of it. Yeah, it's still about all the same. Make the nozzle bigger? Make it a tiny bit bigger. I know I can make it as big as the fang, but the fang will always get bigger and bigger. And then the fang will end up losing aerodynamics. Problem is that I want to see, like... Oh, this is why. Hang on. This is why I didn't tool the engine to have HTP. There we go. So look, I can use these little ones as adjustment motors. Here we go. I can use these for adjustment. These will be adjustment motors. And then these will be deorbiting motors. Okay? Like that. Yes. And then I add this to be... Wait, no, why am I doing it with that? It should be a balloon tank. What am I doing? Balloon tank. Like so? Reduce the length, add it white paint, oops. Do that. Cool. So the adjustment motors come online. They adjust us for what we need. And then when we stage this, these motors come online, and then I can deorbit. And then we can face the right direction as well. Yeah. You could add the 1.7 thrusters instead of the way it works, like the engine rather than hold it. Tiny little cute interstage. Yeah. Yeah. So then this only would burn for like 42 seconds, which is exactly what we need. Yeah. Okay, I'm going with that. It's a good design. It works. It works. And this is why I didn't want to make it too big, is because I wanted it to be seamless going down the rocket so we wouldn't lose any aerodynamics. That is why I didn't want to mess around with that. Now we actually have a problem of we might not have enough delta V because we've added all of that. So how I'm going to have to do that is just increase this stage, delta V. Do that. Cool. Make sure to pack enough chutes. Battery. Yeah, we have battery. We have a control system for steering and maneuvering on the spacecraft. We don't have that. That is not available to us. I wish it was. It would make RP1 so simple. How wide is your blue streak? Is at 3.5 centimeters. Meters, sorry. I don't think it's that. It might actually be. It might actually be. How wide was the actual blue streak? Was it 3? Was it 3 meters? No, it's 2.6. It's 2.6, it's not 3. 2.6. Just using tiny thrusters that are either compressed gas or hypergolic fuel. Yeah, that's what HTP is. It's very hypergolic. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. And it looks way better than it used to. Are you explaining to someone? Oh, okay. Wait, who asked? What is RCS fuel? Oh, okay. Makes sense why Black Arrow looks so giant. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. I actually quite like this. For this rocket to be able to get to the moon with a minor modification, I think it's actually a very good rocket then, right? And it's actually way lighter compared to the actual Russian probe that they tried to send to the moon. Granted, it's like a few years later, but the Russian rocket they sent to the moon, or they tried to send to the moon, but it missed. I think it was like 200 tons, if I'm not mistaken. And the Apollo was like 2,000. But that can't be right, right? That can't be right. Right? I feel like we need to actually hot stage this, so I should turn the stages around like that. There we go. Okay, anyway, it's going up. It is going. Might not have enough thruster weight ratio at the moment. Actually, it does. Its thruster weight ratio is climbing. We're chill. By the way, this is all warped for anyone that hasn't realized. This is the actual speed that we are going. Oh, look, it's the moon in the back. We're going there soon. This is the moon in the background. Nice. This is the actual speed of our rocket. God, look at how low those clouds are. We're so high up. God damn. God damn. Then we'll finish burning this stage in a second, and then bam! It did flew. It did flew. I used an Atlas, but with detachable booster tanks for my early game. Why isn't RCS on? There we go. So now the RCS can make the adjustments that it needs to keep us on target. Lovely jovely. Lovely jovely, mate. Lovely jovely, ain't it? Ain't it, mate? It's lovely. Lovely, mate. Then this just keeps getting us to orbit. Orbeto. Posayo Borbito. I don't understand Spanish. Italian. Then I need to cut the engines when we get in our desired orbit in a second. Almost. Ah! God damn it. But we can use RCS to make corrections, right? That is the whole point. Then we can just stage that because we don't need that anymore. Yes! Yes, look at this. This is good. I like this. Now we have tons of Delta V technically, although I can't see how much Delta V we have because nothing's actually telling me. I think something should be able to tell me here. What if I go Delta V total? No, RTS Delta V 407. So then we can definitely fix our orbit. We can fix our orbit. So if we go to Apo, actually no, it would be here we'd fix our orbit. So we just oh, we've got no connection. Oh, lovely. So we'll just fly around a bit. Come on, we've got to get connection soon. Come on. There we go. I'm going to switch off RCS. We can just spin around, that's fine. I want to fix our apoapsis. And how I'm going to do that is you have to go to parapsis over here, or close to. There we go. Then I'm just going to go RCS prograde. Bring us around. Still got 407 Delta V. That's fine. Then I'm going to lower our parapsis. That work? That's gonna take forever. So maybe we do ignite the stage like that, and we go retrograde. Because it will be very gentle. Be very gentle, won't it? Be very gentle. So we burn retrograde here just to lower our apoapsis a bit. Also, we can like throttle it, which is great. Which is great. Oh man, I love this. We can actually do orbital stuff. Oh, we haven't been able to do orbital stuff in so long. What is exactly is this craft meant to be? We're meant to get into a very specific orbit and then use our camera here. Yeah, but we don't actually have to use the camera. We will need more. We're actually gonna need more battery if we're gonna use the camera, or maybe. Oh my god, we can take a solar panel because because we can face the sun. Wait. Can't I wait, Principia? Wait, if I get Principia up here and I go sun central inertia or whatever. Then I just then I can point this towards the sun, no? So would it be pink? Is it the pink? Oh, so it's fighting me because I've put it on retrograde. There we go. Now we're always pointing the sun, which means we can have the king solar panel. Because then I can spin this to keep it stable. Oh my god. This is so good. This is so good. I'm so happy. Because now we can spin it to keep it stable. Give it a good old spin. So when we go do a mission and land Kerbals on the sun, I don't know. I don't know about that one. There we go. Give it a nice spin to keep it stable. And then we could have a solar panel that... Oh my god. So then that would always have 100%. It would always be pointing towards the sun. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful, because then it always points to... I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we can always get... Sometimes stuff just clicks into place, you know? Sometimes stuff just clicks into place. And it's amazing when it does. Yeah. Okay, and then I believe it's at apoapsis we want to do our retrograde burn. So we'll prepare for that. Let's go for apo, and let's test this heat shield. Sometimes when the brain works, sometimes the brain works. Exactly. So then we're gonna go to apoapsis, and then we're just gonna do a deorbit burn. So here we are, we're at apo. Doesn't have to be perfect when we do it. Then we have no connection. Oh, lovely. There we go. Now we got connection. All right. Let's get us to retrograde, please. I'm assuming that's on retro. No, it's not any retro. Is it struggling? Is it because we're spinning? Now let's kill the rotation. It's because we're spinning. There we go. Kill it. Retrograde. Okay. We're kind of past Apo, so I want to just go back around the planet again just to make sure. Okay, back at Apo. Above 80 kilometer per apsis. Okay, so then... Oh, we got no connection, of course. Of course. We just lost the connection. Of course. We'll gain connection again in a second. Yeah. We're over the US. Okay, so then I burn... So you said about 80 kilometer per apsis? You actually made the music for KSP? Oh, did you now? Did you? Damn. I would say about 90. We'll go for 90. And then we leave... Wow, we have so much Delta V left. We overpacked. Holy shit. That's fine. Then we're just gonna warp this thing until we're into the... starting to get into the atmosphere. So then it can continue to correct us. For Apo. Or Parapsis. Yeah, let's let it burn here. Spin us around. Where's it got a face? I don't know. Spinning a bit. It's fine. Okay, so now we're coming into the atmosphere. Should be coming in somewhat steep. Question is when do I drop the heat shield? That's the question. When do I drop the heat shield? Oh, not the heat shield. This stage. When do I drop this stage? You know, the guidance stage. That is the question. When does the guidance stage get dropped? Dude, this kind of looks like a capsule, no? It kind of looks like some sort of a capsule. Like, kind of looks like Artemis, I guess. Probably now, you think? I guess while we still have connection, yeah. Should probably do it while we still have connection. Because we are facing the right way. Okay, let's just try by doing it now when we still have connection. Just spin it. Ah, shoot. Drop it when it's empty. No, it doesn't need... Don't worry about that. It's fine. We don't want to slow ourselves too much down. Otherwise, then we have a problem. We can actually have problems by reducing our parapsis, because then we come in hotter. Alright, so the parachute's armed. Everything's armed, so let's see if this works. Yeah, see, I have no connection now, so I won't be able to stage it now. And we're coming in quite low. Okay, now we just gotta wait. We gotta wait for this thing to come in. If this works, then we have very much made a probe that is very well put together. Yes. Yes. Well put together. Okay. The music stopped, so now it's just complete silence. This is... Imagine doing a whole mission, but like you're stuck in like the IVA view. I was tempted to kind of like do that, but then I just figured that's not going to be like entertaining to watch, no? I was going to do that though. Like when I was debating on making this whole playthrough, I was debating actually thinking, oh, you know what I should do? Make it so when it's unguided, I have to use the mission control room, and when it's guided, I have to go in the Kerbal view. Maybe I'll do that in the future, if you guys want to see it. Maybe I'll do it in the future, but not right now. But by the way, Shay Lower approaches less heat, but spends more ablator from heat shield. Oh, shallower. Oh, but I'm so dumb. Shallower approaches less heat, but spends more ablator from heat shield. We don't have an ablator. We don't have an ablator. That's the problem. See, now we're facing upside down. See, this is what I was worried about, and we do have connection again. This is what I was worried about. Because perhaps this is not till over here. But no, perhaps this is realistically over here. Okay, well, let's see how it goes. I probably should have spun it because we're coming in sideways now. Okay, let's just see how this goes. You just started as KSP and I'm so confused. It's not that hard. It's not like it's rocket science. The first heat shield is a heatsink heat shield. It is way better at being thrust down at a steep angle, getting really hot but slowing down then cooling. Can't handle high heat for long periods. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Okay, I can try it afterwards. I could try that. Or just like straight vertical down. Peanuts, I feel you, Alex. Hi, my name's Alex McColgan, and you're watching Astro. Who else watches that guy? Come on. So, if you guys are watching KSP, you must know who that guy is on YouTube. The guy that loves the Cassini probe. I just crashed on my dirt bike while watching this stream, bro. Ah, yeah. Okay, so we'll try the steeper angle. Shoot. Okay. We'll try the steeper angle. So we'll just do that all again, because that will work perfectly. Well, I'm sorry you crashed, Whipper. I'm sorry. You want to go steep and take the G's to avoid cumulative heating? Okay. We'll try it. I'll try it then. Whipper, are you alright, bro? I was trying to move my bin and was distracted by this damn line. Well, put your phone down or something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My loyal being contact. I don't think I'm liable for anything there, to be honest, man. I think that's all you. Thank you, Train Spotter Bon. What's your favourite train? If you are right in chat, of course. If you want to write in chat. What's your favourite train? Not that I probably know, but I might know. BR103. Yeah, I don't know. What the hell's a BR103? Class 103. BR103 train. Oh, it's that? That's your favourite train? Really? Damn. Interesting. That's an interesting choice. Okay. Sounds old? It is. It is very old. It looked very old. Looked like a 70s, maybe a 60s train. What's my favourite drink? Ooh, I don't really know. Favourite drink? I like hot chocolates. I like water. I like Coca-Cola. Tea's pretty nice. Can't go wrong with a tea. Well, I mean, you can, actually. I don't know, just kind of basic taste. Nan's Frit. What is the game? Do you like 𝐒𝐫𝐶𝐞𝐫? Yeah, I have 𝐒𝐶𝐫 right here. Next to me on my desk right now. Okay, we're doing good. I'm gonna just warp this. Favorite flavor for 𝐒𝐶𝐫? Probably be raspberry flavor. I don't like the fizzy as much. I prefer 𝐒𝐶𝐫 Sport personally. Game name Fanboy Simulator 2028. Damn. It's 2028. God damn. Gang, what are those drinks? What, a 𝐒𝐶𝐫? 𝐒𝐶𝐫 is nice. It's only in Britain though. You can only get in the UK, I believe. As far as I know. Okay, there we go. That's a pretty good orbit. There we go. Heaven in a bottle. 𝐒𝐶𝐫 is actually like, I don't want to say healthy because it's still a sugary drink, right? But like compared to the other drinks that are on the market, it is a lot healthier. Like it's not gonna be healthy as like water. Come on, like of course. But the original, I believe, reason for 𝐒𝐶𝐫 was medicinal purposes. So it was made from herbs and everything and glucose for medicinal purposes by doctors. So it was designed to help you give strength, patients strength when in hospital. So Monster isn't healthy. Crazy, I know, that's crazy right there. Right, let's try a deorbit. So what do we want to do? Apo, right? Let's try for a deorbit again. Now you guys said I should try for a steep deorbit, right? A steep deorbit. So we go RCS retro. How steep we thinking? Okay. What should I get my Apo down to if we're going for a steep? That's 𝐏𝐫𝐚𝐦 down there. Oh shoot, that's the US. I couldn't tell because of all of the damn clouds. So we must be over the Atlantic. I'm gonna go with 0 Apo, actually. I'm gonna straight up make this thing steep. Actually, no, we could probably go a bit more. Probably go a bit more. Get this thing negative apo. You said it needs a steep, right? You said it needs to be steep. I'll make it steep. I'll make this thing steep. Should be in the negatives. What if we go for like negative 100? Is that good? Negative 100? Because we can easily do negative 100. Easily. Providing we still have connection, which we should do. An orbital mission or just launching sats? No, we're trying to do a contract, but I'm just experimenting with deorbiting stuff. As far negative? Okay. We'll go more then. Thing is I'm worried about running out of connection soon. Maybe negative 200? Yeah, so we've got a heat shield apparently, according to people in chat. A heat shield that needs to go in quick into the atmosphere rather than slowly glide in, like most. You know how like you would normally re-enter an atmosphere, you'd slowly glide yourself in? Apparently this one doesn't require it. Maybe we go for 300. We have so much delta V, man. We have so much delta V. Maybe we go for 300 perhaps. I'm just worried about we're gonna lose connection soon. That's what I'm worried about. Ablator versus heatsink. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have an ablator. Yeah. Damn, we can burn so much more. Maybe 400? We could try for 400. How are we looking on connection? We're still looking good. I'm just trying to look at our, like, deorbit here. This is a pretty good deorbit. So you're saying trying to go in as steep as possible, right? Maybe we go for 500. Okay, we'll go 500 and I'm going to stop. Because I don't want to use up all the delta V. Now, not because of... you should use it all up, blah, 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 blah. It's mainly because I'm trying to think about... We're going to be spending a day up here anyway, trying to do science. So I'm trying to account for that delta V loss. That's all I'm trying to do. Just account for the delta V loss, potentially. What's our APO? Our APO is 200, but our Parapsis is minus 500. There we go. So now I'm just going to keep this retro as it comes in. Ooh. We somehow can still reorientate ourselves. I don't want to know how. How do you get enough delta V to go into orbit with RSS? I build a rocket. Like, eh? I want to stage this, but I don't think we can. I think it might be glued. And I didn't... Oh, I didn't arm the parachute! I didn't arm the parachute. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, well, we're in the atmosphere now. Yay! We have no control over this, and I forgot to arm the parachute because I'm a dingus. God damn it. Well, let's just see if the heat shield works, I guess. We've left... What? Oh, yeah, I guess we can test to see what happens if we leave this underneath as well. Why not? We can see what happens. Okay, so now it's overheating. Yeah, which we expect, because that's going to blow up. But it's like keeping retro. The nozzles were keeping us retro for like some time there. Okay. Okay. So maybe I just need to just arm the parachute, maybe. Hmm. How is that decoupler still holding on? There we go. First man in space? No, this is a camera. This is a camera. Now the shape keeps us retro? Yeah. Oh, it's heating up. But we should be low enough, or slow enough now that it shouldn't heat up. Right? Right? Yeah, we chill. We chill. It gets close. It gets very close. So minus 500 is capable. So minus 500 kilometer apoapsis or meter apoapsis works. And then I forgot the parachute because I'm a dingus. Well, I forgot to arm the parachute. So it's just going to hit the planet. Okay, so that works. That works. Now, question is... First Earth impact. Yeah, I was just thinking, what if we put... No, I can't do that, never mind. I mean, could I? I was thinking, what if you put like the actual like RCS and everything on the top, like up here, right? So then it wouldn't burn up, and we could still control retrograde for as long as possible. Would that work? Can you arm the chute? Yeah, we can arm the chute, but like not. I forgot to arm it, so. Extra mass decelerates slower. That is true. It's just I'm worried that placing it under here would cause it to flip potentially. Okay. We'll do another test flight of it anyway. Do another test of it. So I'll arm the chute first before I do the decoupler. It's here. I can actually reduce the decoupler like that. Like that, there we go. And then I want to add a decoupler again. On the top here now. And we're gonna add a solar panel. We need to add solar panel. That we can just decouple, like get rid of it later. You can just get rid of it, easy. What you should do is add a small second heat shield, so the first stage Re-entry both heat shields. Dump. Wait, at a second smaller heat shield, also during the first stage of re-entry, both heat shields dump heat into the small forward one. It blows up, then the normal one survives as such. No, I think we'll be fine with this. I get what you mean though. I get what you mean. Then let's add a solar panel. That will keep us in space a bit longer, right? Is my idea, my theory, my theorem. Pythagoras' theorem or something like that. I'm gonna try and figure out where it is centered. Probably like there. Or something. There you go. That should be set. How far will I travel? I don't know. That should be good. The only problem is this avionics consumes like a lot. It consumes 156 watts. This will not produce 156. It produces a maximum of is that right? 81? I can't be right. Probably is right. I mean, I could go to 1.6. That is not 1.6. But I could do like that, I think. That works, right? And how much would that produce? 101 roughly, maybe. Oh. Make sure I get the right interstage. So we get rid of that when we arm the parachute. Yeah, cool. Cool. Okay, let's test fly this again. Is there any way you could show a screenshot of my current launcher? It's quite funny, I've got a second stage. Wait, what? No, I don't think there is a way I can show you, but... I guess if you send a picture I can look at it, but... yeah. I showed you 𝐒𝐸𝐚 mod pack, but it's too hard for me, I think. How do you play it correctly? Pain and suffering! What's the extra rocket info mod called? What do you mean? Do you mean like 𝐏𝐫𝐸𝐚𝐿? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean 𝐐𝐫𝐸𝐻? Or do you mean PRINCIPIA? I hope you don't mean PRINCIPIA. Solar will only work when facing the sun. Use reactors. I don't have reactors right now, and I will make it face the sun anyway using RCS, so it's fine. Had the Delta V info and weight. That would be, oh damn, I need to make it heavier. That would be, 𝐏𝐵𝐸𝐚𝐿. Wait, that shouldn't be right. It's saying, wait, we got 35 tons. How much does it weigh? What is this, stage 6? 35.4. Oh, my bad. So I need to do 35.5. Bam. Crazy. How's the flying lipstick going? It's going great, actually. It's going really good. RCS is for space coupling. What do you want about? Electrical control can be used instead of RCS. No, it can't. This is not basic This is not basic Kerbal Space Program. I do not have any type of reaction wheel available. The only way I can control my probes or anything in space is using RCS. Look at it. It does look like a lipstick. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Beautiful. My smartass is broken because it don't send me to orbit. You need to go top right and to 𝐒𝐫𝐸, and it will say ascent guidance under the menu. Then you want to mess around with that. I'm using primary vector guidance because I'm using RSS, which is the real solar system. So if you're using that too, then you have to use that. My advice is, if you do not understand base KSP and you do not understand 𝐒𝐫𝐸, try and understand it all before you play my mod pack, or this mod pack. It's not my mod pack, it's someone else's mod pack, but I've just done modifications to it basically. I'd recommend doing that before you try and play this, because this is more akin to, I guess, more accurate, I guess, rocket science. If you have a look at the gaming text channel. Okay, I'll have a look. Let me look at this. Gaming text channel. Oh, damn! I mean, that's an interesting later stage. Now, let me see if I can show this on the stream. Look at this! This thing looks awesome. Absolutely awesome. That's cool. Oh, this looks sick. You got that ball. That's cool. 10 out of 10 rocket. It's based on the real life plan to condense Black Knight into spherical shape. Oh damn. Sputnik? No, it's not Sputnik. I use ascent guidance, but my rocket doesn't use gravity assist well. How to fix that? So first off, you want to go to primary vector guidance here. You want to make sure that's enabled. Then you want to go to ascent settings and PVG settings. And you want to do early shutoff stage, set it to whatever stage. And then you want to do, then it should come up with your parapsis and apoapsis. And then set your trigger to whatever you want it to be. That will basically be, when the pressure is right, it will switch over to this setting, which is primary vector guidance, which then tries to get you to orbit after the booster stage runs out. Dude, just talking about reaction wheels, ain't none yet. Who's talking about reaction wheels? What? I'm not talking about reaction wheels. The F-15 below chasing your satellite with a literal telephone pole on his belly. Literally. I got a lock. Satellite down. I can't believe they actually did that. That's crazy. Absolutely nuts. Meanwhile, the F-22. I got a hot air balloon, guys. Okay, I just gotta wait for Apo here. Or perhaps this even to catch up. Then I gotta cut the engine. Ah! We aren't in orbit. I can burn a bit. Hang on. I can burn to get to orbit here. We need to add more delta V. Whoops. Whoopsies. We can just burn a bit here, that's fine. Hey guys, now we're in orbit. Look at that. Wait, nothing happened. Oh no. It's stuck on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've lost control of the probe. Because of its, because we got no connection. Because we're over the Pacific. Okay, let me go fix that real quick. Whoops. Whoops. Flying Wi-Fi, basically. Where am I from? No one tell him, guys. No one tell him, guys. No one tell him, guys. Yeah, there we go. He's from Mars? Exactly! Thank you. At least someone knows. Just need to add a bit more delta V. That's all. Maybe like that much. Yeah, there we go. That'll get us to orbit now. Crazy. I just need to add a tiny bit more. Thank you, Oliver! He's Indian Trust. I'm not even gonna attempt to do an Indian accent. Thought it would be clipped if I did. And then branded as like some sort of racist or something. Is the UK plan to clean the mess it got in after the Queen died? What? What mess? What? What are you guys on about? What are you on about? I think I already make a simulation of satellites, orbit, and connection between all satellites. Well, congratulations. Man, well done. Congratulations. Oh, now because I made the top stage... Oh my god. I made the top stage heavy, which means the bottom stage now needs more more weight. God damn it. Okay, this should be good now. So many settings, yeah. Alright, here we go. Work for me, please. Cool, and then we'll just warp. But they call it space junk, but we all need internet. No. The space junk up there, which isn't doing anything. It's just like second stages on, and third stages, and fairings, and decouplers. That's the space junk that's up there. What's the mission? The mission is we're trying to make a rocket right now that is capable of getting in a very specific orbit. A very specific orbit for photography. And then once it's in that orbit, we have to then deorbit it and get a hold of the photography. So we got to re-enter the atmosphere, which is very dangerous in RSS. My favorite part about Blue Streak is the interstage for Black Duke. One is split open into two parts. Okay, that way I can point black out at the top. 2mm wing when I do Black Prince. Oh, okay, nice. The space junk is killing the space whales. Oh yeah. Career mode, yeah. Maybe the next mission is to clean up the junk. But I have no space junk. I only have satellites up here. Because most of it actually just degrades into orbit over time. Like Dog Eater Probe, Long Ding Dong, Cindercrest, Long Ding Dong, Long Ding Dong Norse, Long Ding Dong Bong. See, those are all like genuine orbits. There's no like probes. What's the word? Debris. I think the only debris could be the probe actually. That probe that's there. That might be debris maybe. What's Principia mod adding? Principia M-body physics, basically meaning the moon tugs on your crafts at all times. So like multiple celestial bodies can tug on the same craft. So like the moon currently is tugging on my rocket right now as I'm trying to get to orbit. So that means orbits degrade over time because of the moon's pull. Arm the chute? Not yet. We'll do that later, yeah. I won't forget about that though. Don't worry. It's on like literally one of the stages. When I get rid of the solar panel here, that's when the chute gets armed. You gotta go, Darth Apina. Okay, goodbye. What if the probe dies? Does it count as debris? Yes, actually it does. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe we do have a lot of debris actually. When you put it that way. Maybe we do have debris. Does it burn up if they fail? Yeah. Yes. If they fall. Yes, so. Yes, they do. I think the best part about Principia is being able to use the Lagrange points. Yeah. I haven't got to that part yet, though, but yes, you can. Okay. Then I have to undo the autopilot soon. Man, I love this rocket that we built. This is a good rocket. I'm glad I thought about doing it. Because I was thinking, how can I do it? Because we're currently using like a bunch of boosters and it's not working. And then I was like, what if I use what they were planning? And then it came to me, the light bulb. And then I did it. And then it worked. And I was like, I'm a genius. And we've somehow also not ended up in orbit. What is this? What? What? Have you tried a free return moon flyby yet? No, we haven't even got to the moon, but we do have a rocket capable. You're looking at it. But we're just modifying this temporarily right now. Why does this not have enough delta V? It should have enough delta V. We're 2.8. What stage is that? That's stage 3. Stage 3 weighs. Now stage 3 weighs too much. Because it's a maximum of 6 tons. That's the limit I put it on. And we're not going to go over that limit. 36.1 stage. What stage is this? 6. Stage 6. 36. Yeah. We could reduce the amount of delta V we have in the tanks. quite a bit. How much delta V does that give us? Not enough. $190? $180 should be enough. RCS, 180 should be enough. 9,500 delta V. That should be fine. That should be fine. In theory. I don't see why this wouldn't work. Don't see why this wouldn't work. Where are you taking the rocket? Orbit, then deorbit. I've played on Xbox. It's really good. I don't have PC. I mean, I can't. I don't. Yeah, I don't know what to say to that, man. I'm sorry. I've only played on PC pretty much my whole life. Really, it was only at the start of my life that I only played on console. So I'm not really a console fan. It used to hurt my hands, to be honest, the controller. That's why I've always played on PC. What does RP1 do? Or TP1? Well, I don't know what TP1 does, but I think you mean RP1. In which case, RP1 is realistic progression. So I started in 1950. Pretty much. Or 1951, so to be specific. If you built a historically chunky blue streak, 3.5 centimeters wide, 18 centimeters tall, or 18 meters tall, you would have a lot more delta V that isn't lost to parasitic mass. Yeah, but then we wouldn't have enough thrust to weight ratio because the blue streak only uses two engines, right? We wouldn't have enough thrust to weight ratio. We're at 1.3 thrust to weight ratio right now, which is like ideal. We would have to use 4 engines, so we'd have to scale it up. Just not ideal. Is there any mods for iMac? I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm sorry. I do not use a Mac at all. Or Apple, for that matter. Okay. This will be our final launch, I think, if this all goes well. Hopefully, it all goes well. We should get to orbit here. That's fair minus fat at 1.15 thrust to weight ratio? Bruh. You could use the S3D, which was the RZ2 was based on, but it's slightly better. Yeah, I don't think they've got the exact engine proportions correctly in this game because I tried to make the Black Arrow earlier and it didn't have enough thrust to weight ratio, so I don't think they have the proportions correctly modeled in this, like for the British engines, but that's fine. It is what it is. Just make do with it, pretty much. So at 1.5 kill rotation. Do you use balloon tanks? I have, yep. Apart for the RCS, which isn't using it. Because it can't, it has to use high pressure. I guess I could use isogrids, but isogrids are expensive. There we go, now we're in orbit. Cool. With like no fuel left over anyway. And now we don't have connection to the probe. So, bruh, we like lose connection last second. I mean, we could just let it burn anyway, so that's fine. It's whatever. Alright, then we just gotta warp till we get connection again. Come on. Come on. Hello, Pacific Ocean. How you doing? Alright, there we go. Connection. Right, we want to have it facing the sun. So we want to go Principia, my beloved. Where are you? What did I press? Oh, I pressed analysis. Whoops, my bad. Heliocentric. No, sun. There we go. Then we go and point the craft towards the sun, which is like this. Yeah. Point it towards the sun. Like that. And then begin a spin. Come on. Begin that spin. See, now we have 100% exposure on the solar panel. Which is beautiful, might I add. That is beautiful. %% exposure. Come on, spin a bit quicker. Now, how does our battery look? Ah, we're still losing a bunch of watts, but it gives us a lot more electric charge. The only problem is if I do photography now, we only get 7 hours worth. And then I stopped the RCS there, so now we're spinning. So now we only get like 7 hours worth. But I don't know if we actually need to do the science. That's the thing. So then you'd switch it off as we go behind the planet, I guess. When are we coming out the planet? Okay, any second now. Any second now. Come on. Beautiful. Oh, we don't have connection. That's fine. 21 hours. Back to doing more photography. Gives us 7 hours, 6 hours roughly. I don't know, for all the 𝐏𝐫𝐸𝐚 mod pack, which has configs tweaked slightly to make it more balanced for big nations, USSR, China, EU, Britain. Okay. I think engine configs are the same, it's just our rockets IRL were fatty. The base RZ2 was designed for just the missile. You need to use the Europa config. Ah, okay. So yeah, I just have to use what I've got for now. Got it. Which is completely fine, it works, so. You know, it's working and I'm gonna go to the moon with it. Because I'm based like that. Or something. Okay, so it's just spinning away. This gets us one more science. Yeah, we could just like, because we have like tons of. Okay, we don't have tons of science. Whatever. Pretend we do have tons of science. Okay, I'm glad we're all pretending now. Then we go. Okay, now it's time to deorbit. Because we need to spend 6 hours still in space. Okay, hang on. Let's just quickly warp for 6 hours. Okay. How much charge we got left? 3 hours. And that's without... where's the planet? I think it must be here. Okay. So then we need to go to Apoapsis, which is over here. Again. But now we don't have connection at Apoapsis. So we need to... How much battery life we got left? 4 hours. Oh, we will have connection to USSR, Uzbek, whatever. Right. Then we want to deorbit, so we want to go retrograde, RCS. Actually, I think I want to do one more orbit. We still got 3 hours, so. Dude, how do you make the realistic planet graphics work? I have like a mod pack I guess, I don't know, like on my Discord server I explain it. You have to delete stuff in the folder to get it to work. That's the only way I got it to work, at least. I'll just do kill rotation. I think that's what we got to do first. You got to kill rotation. Alright, the batteries be running low now. Can we do one more orbit? I think we got one more orbit. Got an hour left. But we are gaining it from the sun right now. Or we're getting some from the sun, which will prolong our lifespan a bit. Alright, take us to Apo, please. How long we got left? We got just under an hour. Okay, Apo. And now we have no connection. Oh my god. I think it's gonna die. Yeah, it's dead. Dead. God damn it! So we need, I think we just need more battery. We need more battery. We need more battery, but more battery makes us heavy, no? It will reduce our delta V. I kind of think the solar panel is not worth it. Because it's not keeping us thingied. So like I just added double the power, and then if I remove the solar panel, oh yeah, the solar panel weighs us down a lot. That weighs us down a lot. So if I can add more power now, like it weighs us down that much that I can add more power. Yeah, there we go. I've just like tripled the power that we've got in there, and that should be good. But I'll do one more launch and then I'm ending. Black Duke is currently 2/7 empty because it physically won't be a rocket. We've had that much fuel. Leaves room for upgrades. Oh, okay. Nice. Alright, last launch. Here we go. This should all work. Because I've made it lighter and more charge, in theory. In theory, at least. In theory. We shall see. We shall see. What year are you on? 61. 61, but we're going to be going to the moon in a minute, so... Well, not in a minute, but like, this rocket is capable of going to the moon and doing all of the other contracts that we need. Damn, yeah. We're kind of behind, but that's because we had a lot of failures in like 58 and 59. We had a lot of failures because our rocket designs weren't up to par. But now I think this rocket design will propel us further and allow us to catch up. The AJ-10 early kept failing for me in 59. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of problems. Both flying in Malbro. Not anymore. It's gone. But I could definitely see why you could say that. Yeah, I could definitely see it. I didn't think of that. I mean, some people call it lipstick. Some people call it a Malbro. Some people call it a tampon. I could see the meaning behind all of those. A Malboro red. It's not pointy enough. Aladdin! Ballistic Falcon. Some people call it the Sans. Okay, man. Okay. You don't want to see what we saw earlier. I mean, if you go to like my VOD on YouTube or Twitch, and you can go all the way back. That thing was interesting earlier. The early designs of this rocket were questionable, to say the least. They were certainly questionable. Alright, so we disengage the autopilot, kill rotation. Cool. Hold. Ready to cut off the engine. Engine cut. Oh wow, I don't even have to change the orbit. It's like perfect. And there we go, lost probe control. It's like such a narrow window. Such a narrow window. Alright, let me warp until we get connection again. There we go. Stage it. Awesome. Let's try... We don't need to do sun synchronous orbit anymore, which is nice. Does the Dragon capsule spin like this too? No, I don't know if they spin the Dragon capsule. I don't think they do. Because of the... I mean, I'm not spinning it now. I don't need to spin it. Their avionics is way better than what I'm dealing with, so, you know, why would they need to? So if I run it, I still get 18 hours. Hell yeah. 18 hours worth of charge, I'll take that. We only need to stay up here for 7. So, I'll take that. I'll take that any day. We got tons of Delta V2. So then we just gotta do our contract, which is go around the planet 7 hours. Come on. Right, then we just gotta find an ideal window to burn. So we want to go with Usar, which is on the next window here. That'll be the Russian. So like the second we gain connection with it. Should be any second. There we go. Stop warping. Right, then we go retrograde RCS like this. You do YouTube? Yeah. Yeah. And Twitch. It's all the same name. Don't forget the strand Jebediah. Right, and then we start burning. Like this. We try and get this all in. We're going to arm the parachute while we're here as well. Don't forget that. Cool. Thank you, God, Radal Kid, and Brookist. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Right, and then Terry and Alex. Wait, Terry, haven't you done that before? Hang on a second. Put a fish inside the rocket. No, we would have been doing dogs. Fish would be impractical, bro. We would need water for that. It's so unpractical. Right, so then we just need to lower our apoapsis as much as possible here. So we'll just let this burn. So we had minus 500 apo. That's providing we don't lose control with the station. We are going to lose control soon. That's my worry. It's still not enough and we're about to lose control, I think. Our bars are going down. We still need about 100. Come on. Yes. Almost. Okay, that's good. Cut the throttle, just leave it on RCS, and then leave it on retrograde. We should come in now. Perfectly. Right, and then I'll warp. We should come in. RCS will send to us out. Lovely, jovely. I already followed you on the app. Said I didn't. I thought I already followed you. Oh, okay. I thought you followed me as well. Huh, weird. How much performance do you need on a PC to run this game? I couldn't tell you because I'm using a bunch of mods, man. Did you arm the shoot? I did, Perry. I did arm the shoot. The shoot is armed. We're chill. We be chilling. Alright, now I just gotta warp it. It's pitch black. Beautiful. I didn't want to see anything anyway. Why is it always coming on the night side, man? Dark side. Thank you, Adhivik. KSP could probably run on a smart fridge. Yeah, but not with all the mods, like volumetric clouds and everything. I mean, I run on like a solid 40 to 60 FPS, and I'm running like an RTX 3070 Ti with like a Intel Core i7 12700K, blah, 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 with about like 32 gigs of RAM, DDR4 though. So, yeah. Okay, that's the... I need to stop warping. Holy shoot. That was all the other stage. Yeah, that doesn't matter. That all doesn't matter. That's fine. I'm on a 3050 laptop and I get a solid consistent 70 to 21 FPS. Yeah, but because you're on a laptop, it's probably always throttling it anyway because of it's worried about overheating the computer and warping your plastic on the computer or potential other electronics because it's so compact. So it could be throttling and not getting the full performance out. That's why PCs are superior. Same with consoles as well. They do the exact same on consoles. Or they just completely switch off your console. I don't like that the camera is heating up all of a sudden. Or is that the heat shield? I can't tell. Something is heating up and I don't like it. Yes, the camera. Why did the camera heat up? That didn't happen last time. Huh. Well, we need to fix that problem. The heatsink works by dumping heat. That's why I recommend the several heat shield. Yeah, but I did that before and it still does the same. I had a gazillion radiators. I don't have that. Huh. Huh. I could try, but he's like a smaller one like that. Is that what you mean? Like something small like that? I can't add too much, otherwise we lose delta V. How much does the total vessel weigh? It's quite heavy. It's quite heavy because this is technically a moon rocket, but I'm also using it for this. 94 tons. Pretty heavy. Pretty heavy boy. Quite light if you think about it, going to the moon though. Have you tried removing the British flag? Okay, dude. Okay. Maybe add more drag? Could do that. .7. One tiny underneath so you can dump heat to it. Would that even work? I don't know if that would work. Replace it with a French flag? No, definitely not. Certainly not. I'll figure this out next stream. Oh, thank you, Raja. Raha? Ah, I just hurt my wrist. Holy shit. Oh, make sure not to replace it with a French flag. Oh, I've misread that. My bad. Thank you, Raha or Raja. I don't know how you pronounce that. Yes, heat sinks are terrible at radiating heat and absorbing it. They cool down by dumping it to attached parts. Ah. Ah. Gotcha. Got it. Try to form a German flag. Which one are we talking about? Are we talking about the World War One, the Prussian, or are we talking about the German Republic, or are we talking about a certain Austrian guy one? The one that looks like a fan. Ah. Very interesting. Okay, well, I'll leave it for now. We'll do it next stream. Figure it out all next stream. Law accurate NASA. That is not law accurate NASA, but they just had some scientists that happen to be, and just happen to know a lot, and happen to do a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna end stream. It's been a very fun stream though. We've made a good rockets. We probably will complete lots of stuff. What the hell is that? There's a black dot. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna get going now. See you guys later. Have a beautiful day, night, whatever you do. Sleep. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Yeah. Goodbye. See ya. Rocket went to Shark Week. Squad play. Okay. Anyway, goodbye.
Don't try to make yourself remember, darling. Don't look for me. I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend.
Hey, you know what, guys on Twitch? Hang on.